Hello YouTube, Luigi here. Tonight we're going to take a look at this LUMINOX Navy SEAL Diver. But first let's do a wrist check. I'm wearing the American Aviator. Good looking watch, yes, but I paid $7.95 for it. It's really a piece of junk, but it's a good looking piece of junk. And the reason it's worth mentioning is because many collectors, when they start out, gravitate toward the affordable end of things. As it was certainly true of me. And as their tastes refine and as they learn more, we move up the scale a bit. I consider this LUMINOX up the scale a bit. I'm going to read you the eBay description verbatim. LUMINOX Original Navy SEAL Men's Watch Yellow Dial 3005. And that's what they call the MPN, which I think means manufacturer's product number. Authorized dealer. Okay, even though I got this from an authorized dealer and it's the real deal, I only paid $129 for it, which I was surprised. I think that's a good price. I've seen others much higher than that. It has a polyurethane rubber case and a polyurethane rubber strap, 21 millimeters on the strap. It has a signed tang with the LUMINOX logo on it. It is, I just want to get these numbers out of the way first. It is 43 millimeters case diameter if you measure it from here to here without any of these lugs in the way. However, if you measure the bezel from coin edge to coin edge, that suddenly shrinks down to 39.5. So this is not a huge watch by any means. And I got turned on to this watch to be perfectly honest, by watching Nut and Fancy's videos of this. He's got a lot of footage of this underwater, and it really has great legibility, as you can see, with these black skeletonized hands. They're not skeletonized, those are tritium tubes, over this yellow dial. This is a very light watch. You know, it comes in at 44.6 grams because there's very little steel here. I mean, it's a rubber case. If you go to the back, that's not even like the Casios have, that screw down stainless steel piece. And on this, I hope you can see it, is the Navy SEAL Trident logo. Looks like an eagle carrying a machine gun and a trident. So there you go. So it's a screw in, not screw down case back. It has a 200-meter water resistance, which I find interesting because it does not really have a screw down crown. So, and you would think a Navy SEAL diver would have a screw down crown. I know I did, and that sort of surprises me. But it's got hacking and a quick date set. That's good. Let me tell you maybe my one disappointment about this watch, because I love the colors, I love the legibility, and I love the tritium. And I'm sorry, guys, I was unable to take a lume shot for you. It was just so dim relative to my camera picking it up. It's not dim in real life, and yet it's not that Seiko Supernova, Super Luminova. You know the Seiko really, really bright stuff. It's not that either by any means, but it's plenty adequate. And the way it glows all night is really, really kind of cool. Okay, here's my one little nitpick about this. You see the width of the bezel. It's pretty wide. And then you see the tritium tube ring in what will be called a chapter ring. Those are all tritium tubes opposite the Arabics. So by the time you get down to the flat dial or face with the numbers on it, that's really kind of a small circle. It's not as big as I thought it might be or should be or would be. It's just not that big. I will say this, though. The minute hand goes all the way out to the outside edge of the Arabics. That's good. The hour hand with a syringe black tip, they both have that, is of an appropriate length. And the black secondhand with its lume pod, or tritium tube rather, on the end, is makes for easy legibility, being sure it's running even in the dark. You can see that secondhand move. You know, it's quartz. Obviously, this one is quartz, and yet the eBay listing said it was quartz parens solar powered. I don't think it's solar powered for a minute. That's just one of those things where I see a lot of errors in the listings. Now this model comes in a white face, comes in an orange face, and I think the ones that come in black are larger and stealthier. This is not a really big watch, as I've already told you. It has an unsigned crown, which never bothers me. A signed crown has never been a big thing to me at all. And it's only 12 millimeters thick, so it's not a chunky thing at all, you know. They started making this model in 2010, and it has a 60-click unidirectional bevel. That's pretty, I don't know if you can hear that. It's got really good engagement, and it might have the slightest of back bounce, but I'll tell you this, it's not enough to get you out of position, out of alignment. There is a tritium tube where there would normally be a lume pocket at the 12 o'clock position of the bezel. Now inside the 1 to 12 Arabics, we have much smaller 13 to 23 Arabics. They don't get in the way of anything. It says Swiss made at the bottom. It says Swiss quartz 200 meters underneath the pinion, and it's got that nice red shield Luminox logo at the top. All in all, it's a very handsome watch. I like it a lot. It is exceedingly legible, as you can see, with the black hands, black outline hands against the yellow. The contrast is great. This is the kind of thing you can read at a glance. The crystal is a mineral crystal, and I have covered every single thing on my list. I like this a lot. Like I say, it marked a change in my collecting and buying habits, where I'm not buying the cheapest thing I can find. And you'll see that with future videos. They're going to get spaced farther apart because I cannot buy them that often, and that's good. That's a good thing, because I'm settling for better, less frequent purchases, but better purchases that are far more pleasurable to wear. All right, everybody. The Navy SEAL Luminox. Great looking watch. It's got a very military look about it. And you're going to love the tritium. I apologize again for being unskilled enough to show you that on my phone. Just did not pick that up. All right. Take good care. I love you all. God bless you. And please stay safe out there during this epidemic, pandemic, whatever you want to call it, this plague. Stay safe. God bless you. Good night.